Thank you so much, Stephen. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We are very thankful that you're here with us. It's always a pleasure to have you. And as usual, as Scholar has said, today we are going to cover arbitrage trading. But most importantly, today I wanted us to see how, because most of us here, we already have Ubricoins. I wanted us to see if you want more Ubricoins, where you can get it at a cheaper price. So I'm going to be comparing different markets. And also I was doing this area today and I saw that there are some markets that you can actually buy at a low price and sell in another market at a higher price for profit. So I'll cover that, but before we go there, I like starting my session with introducing Ubricoin for new people to understand what Ubricoin is, what is it in for you as a holder of Ubricoin, and if at all you're going to invest in Ubricoin, what does it mean for you and for Ubricoin itself. So to start with, the Ubricoin, we have already said, is a cryptocurrency built to facilitate global health, and Ubricoin has two major functions as a cryptocurrency. We have said that Ubricoin has a commodity function, and at the same time it has a utility function. And when we say about facilitating global health, we mean making sure that people have places to have access to healthcare, to go to healthcare to, and they also have places to get quality of care, and most importantly, they can go to the hospital and get quality of care at a price that they can really afford. So going back to the functions of Ubricoin, we said that Ubricoin acts as a commodity, has a commodity function and a utility function. In its commodity function, Ubricoin is available in different markets, as we are going to see. We have different markets that Ubricoin has been listed to, where you can actually buy and sell Ubricoin and make profit, and that is the commodity function of Ubricoin, where it is traded as a commodity itself. Ubricoin is traded as a commodity, and for that you can buy and sell it for profit. And in these exchanges, we have seen you can buy Ubricoin, and I'll take you through how to do that. And maybe something else I would like to mention, when we talk about the commodity function of Ubricoin, we have three types of trading. We have the basic trading, which is just buying and selling Ubricoin. Then we have arbitrage trading, which is buying Ubricoin in one market at a lower price and selling the same Ubricoin in a different market at a higher price so that you can make a profit. That is where you buy low and you sell high in a different market. Then we have that type of trading, which is speculative, which is binary trading, which is basically speculative, where we get to a point where people can bet on the movement of the price of Ubricoin. You can say that the price of Ubricoin will go up or it will go down. And if you're right, you earn some money. If you're wrong, some money is taken from you. Basically, that is speculation. Just speculate whether the price of Ubricoin will go up or it will go down. So those are the three types of trading that make sure that the commodity function of Ubricoins is active. And the importance of the commodity function of Ubricoin is to make sure that the price of Ubricoin continue going up, or it is steady at a certain price. So that is the commodity function. Then we have the utility function of Ubricoin. This is the most important function of Ubricoin, where we, with the whole idea of creating Ubricoin was to make sure that the healthcare system here in Kenya and in Africa is of very good quality, and it's very good, and it's okay for everyone. So when we created Ubricoin, we created 20 billion Ubricoin, and this 20 billion Ubricoin was set aside. 76% of the 20 billion Ubricoin was set aside to support Ubrica project, which goes towards supporting healthcare. And to mention, in its utility function, Ubricoin will be used to pay for value created in the past. When we say about value created in the past, we mean buying and selling, buying of goods and services. For example, if you want to buy cereals, you want to buy something in the supermarket or in Soko Janja, you can actually buy using Ubricoin. That is the utility function of Ubricoin, just for payment of goods and services. And Ubricoin has three major or great opportunities in healthcare, and the first opportunities to provide realized and physical access of healthcare in Africa. Number 2 is to improve the quality of healthcare in Africa. And number 3 is to lower the high cost of healthcare in Africa. And to seize these 3 opportunities, Ubricoin support 4 major Ubrica projects. And the first project is Soko Janja. Soko Janja is our online retail store, which was built by us, by Kenyans for Kenyans, or by African for Africans. And our slogan is buy African, build healthy Africa. The main aim of Soko Janja is to make sure that people have money in their pockets to access healthcare. We say that you cannot improve the health of a poor person if you do not have money. It means that you are predisposed to diseases, and even if you go to and get healthcare, if at all your environment is very poor, where you are going back to that it's not healthy, or you're not eating healthy, it means that you're not going to be healthy. But if at all you have money, you are going to afford good nutrition, you're going to afford a good place to stay where you're not predisposed to any diseases, and it makes sure that the health of people is taken care of. So the main aim of Soko Janja is to make sure people have money in their pockets so that they can be able to facilitate their own health. And that is Soko Janja, and it's for local products. If you are Kenyan, if you are an African, you have your local products, and you want an international market, or you want a wider market for your products, this is your place to be. Just contact us, we list your things on Soko Janja, and you get a market for that. The second project for Ubrica is Ubrica Retail Clinical Centers, and the Ubrica Retail Clinical Center is composed of 3 things: a product variation center, a retail store, and a clinic. And the main aim of putting these 3 things together is to make sure that people do not have to choose whether to go to the market or to go to the clinic. They can do that at the same time. And whatever they are taking to the market is not just of anything, but very good quality of product. So that is the main aim of Product Value Addition Center, to make sure that the products that are in the market are of higher quality. Then the third project for Ubrica is Ubrica Science and Technology Park, and these will be built adjacent to each university. So we want people to translate the knowledge that is found in the university back to the villages, that we use the knowledge that is in the universities to add value to products that are in the villages. We find most of the time that the products we find in our markets are of very poor quality, because the products do not have, they are not combined with knowledge. Just people make products just for the sake of making products. But if at all we could combine these with knowledge, we are going to get product of very high quality, and that will bring us even more income, and it will make sure even the healthcare system is of high quality, because you also get the knowledge that is in the university can be translated back to the villages or to the hospitals. The fourth project is the biomedical industrial city, which is the ultimate goal of the whole Ubrica project, to make sure that the products that we have, the biomedical products that we have here in Kenya are not imported, because when we import products from elsewhere, it means that the prices will be very high and we are not going to afford them. But if at all we could do local manufacturing of biomedical products, it will mean that we have cheap, or we have very affordable products in the market that works for us. So that is Ubricoin, and that is why we created Ubricoin. And that is why the Ubricoin is in the market, to make sure that all these projects are supported, and all these projects are goes towards improving healthcare in Kenya and in Africa. So that is it for the introduction of Ubricoin. So I'll just go ahead and start our class for today, which is I wanted to cover arbitrage trading basically, but I'll share my screen so that we can see how to go about arbitrage trading. And in arbitrage trading, we say that it is where you buy in one market and sell in a different market at a higher price. You buy low and sell high. So I'm going to share my screen. Yes, I'm going to share my screen here so that you can see, because when you're doing arbitrage trading, as we have said before, you need to convert the prices in the market to a currency that you can compare, because when you have different markets, and when we talk about markets, it's different coins. You find that Ubricoin is listed in an exchange. Let me show you from Finexbox Exchange, because I believe we also have new people on board. So when we have different coins in the market. We have Ubricoin, we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Litecoin, Doge, and USDT. All this market, you can change Ubricoin for any of these coins. And in these coins are just like another currency, just the way we have Kenya shillings, we have dollars, we have euros, and you can change dollars to euros or dollar to Kenya shillings, the same thing that you do here. But if at all you want to compare the markets, you have to change the prices to the same currency so that you can compare. You can't compare the price of either with LTC, just like that. You have to have another currency that you're comparing it with. And in this case, we usually use US dollars, because you can convert all these to US dollars and see if the prices are low or they are high. So what I am going to do, I have a Word document with me here, and this is where I'm going to record the prices I get from the market. This is where I'm going to record, and then from here we will be able to compare the market. So I'll just go back to finexbox.com, and to get to finexbox.com, what you need to do, you just go to etherscan.io, and in etherscan.io, we have etherscan.io is an explorer for coins built on Ethereum, and we said that Ubricoin is built on Ethereum, so you can find Ubricoin and all activities of Ubricoin in this platform. So what you need to do, you just have to search for etherscan.io. You search that on your browser, then you're going to search in the search bar, you're going to search for UBN, and then it's going to bring you to this page. And on this page we have an option for the exchanges, so just click on the exchanges and you will see different exchanges for that matter that Ubricoin has been listed to. And something I wanted to mention today, if you check the prices in the exchanges, I have never mentioned this before, but you can be able to tell where you can actually, where the price of Ubricoin is higher. Because in Finexbox UBN ETH, you can see the price is $0.0001. Then on UBN ETH in Etherflyer, it's the same $0.001. But you can see in Finexbox UBN LTC, the price is $0.0002. So you can see actually you can do arbitrage trading in these two markets. But to be sure, you also need to go to the process that I'm going to show you to make sure that what we have here is actually what you'll get in the market, because the market usually change rapidly, and maybe Etherscan may not pick that up as soon as possible. But so this can act to guide you in which market you can possibly do arbitrage trading. Or for those who are joining, you can use this to find where you can buy Ubricoins at a cheaper price. For example, if I were to go with the market, I would say UBN in Finexbox UBN ETH market and in the Flyer UBN ETH market. These are very good exchanges to start with, or markets to start with when you are getting your UBNs for the first time. So I would advise you to try UBN ETH and in Finexbox and UBN ETH in Etherflyer, because we have the lowest price in those markets. But if at all you already have Ubricoins, you would consider doing arbitrage trading in UBN Doge market and UBN ETH market, because you see the price here we have 0.002 and 0.001. So make sure that every time that you want to do arbitrage trading, you can come here in etherscan.io and check out the prices for guidance. So after you do that, you want to go to the exchange that you want to do arbitrage trading, or where you want to compare the market. I'm going to start from the Word document that I have. I started with a Finexbox UBN ETH market. So that is what I'm going to check out. So what you do, you come to this market, you click on ETH here, when you click on it, I want to go to UBN ETH market, and then you search here for UBN, and then you click on it. And we said that you want to make sure that you are in the right market, and to tell which market you're in, you just check here. You can see here we have UBN ETH. This is UBN ETH market. So we're in the right market, and we want to take the prices in this market. We want to see if I were to buy UBN from this exchange, how much would I spend for one UBN? And if at all I were to sell UBN in this exchange, how much would I spend to buy that UBN in this market in dollars? So what I will need to do, I'll start with the sell orders, because we said the sell orders are a buy for you. So I'm going to click on the sell order, and then I'm going to come here, because when you click on the topmost sell order, the price will be out of field in this field where we have the buy UBN field. So you are going to take this, copy this. So I'm going to copy this, and to convert these ETH to dollars, you want to go to what we call crypto converter. You want to go to crypto converter. This is where you can convert your ETH to dollars to see how much that it is worth in dollars. So we go to crypto converter. I said when you want to use crypto converter, choose the one in coin market cap. So I'm going to click on crypto converter coin market cap, and this is it. So here, remember here we have Bitcoin here, but we are working right now, we are working with ETH. So I'm going to type Ethereum here, and I'm going to scroll up to see Ethereum, and the Ethereum that we are using is ETH, not Ethereum Classic, it is just Ethereum. So click on Ethereum, and then you paste your figure here. So this is what we have, and this is, so in Finexbox UBN ETH market, one UBN is going for 0.000079 US dollars. So this is the figure that you want. So just copy this, take it to your Word document, all the piece of paper that you will be working with. So I'm going to take this to my Word document here, and this is a buy, because we started with we said a sell order is a buy for you, so that is what we started with, so that is a buy. And then I will go back to the market, I'll go back to finexbox.com. I'm going to take, now because I've done a sell order, we want to see in the exchange, the price that we have just recorded there, that is the price you're going to buy UBN with. I want to see how much you're going to sell your UBN at. So you just click on the topmost buy orders, and then you take this price, and then you copy, you go to the crypto converter, you paste it there, and then you wait and see how much you're going to sell your UBN at. And you're going to take that figure, and then you're going to paste it in your Word document here. So I'm going to paste it here, you can see. So in this market, UBN ETH, you buy one UBN at 0.000079, and you sell it at 0.000027. You can see if you did, you bought and sold UBN in this market, you're going to make a loss. And that is why we are bringing in the issue of arbitrage trading, because you cannot buy and sell in this market, you're going to make a loss. So we want to see where you can buy and sell and make a profit. So we are going to see a different market, and from what I've written here, we are going to go to UBN Doge market. So we just go back to the market, we search for Doge, because now we are moving from UBN ETH to UBN Doge market. You click on Doge, then you search for UBN. Okay, when you search for UBN, I see we have a comment. Let me check it out. All right. Okay. Let's see here. We'll check out the comments later on. So you just click on Doge, then you search UBN, and this is the UBN Doge market. Then From there, you click on it and it's going to take you to UBN Doge market. And you can see here we have shifted from UBN ETH. Now we are in the UBN Doge market. So what you need to do when you're here, you want to also check the price of Ubricoin. How much does one Ubricoin cost? So we start with the sell orders. We said sell orders, I'll buy for you. So just click on the sell orders, and then you highlight this price, you copy it, you paste it to your crypto converter. But now make sure that you move from Ethereum to Doge, because now we are dealing with Dogecoin. So when you click on Doge, this is the price of UBN in this market. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to paste this in my Word document so that we can be able to compare the prices here. So that is the price. You buy one UBN in this market at 0.000199. So I'm going to go back to the market to get the sell in that market. And the sell in that market, we're just going to come back to the market. We click on the buy orders because we said a buy order is a sell for you. And then we highlight this price, we copy that and paste it in the Doge here in the crypto converter, and we get the price you are going to sell your UBN at. So this is the selling price in Doge market. We are going to paste these two to the Word document. So I'm going to paste it here. So that is it. That is how you get the prices. You convert the prices to dollars. So I'm going just to write here dollars so that we can see. So you can see we have two markets here. We have UBN ETH market and Doge market. We have you buy UBN in this market at 0.000079 and you sell at this price. You buy UBN in Doge market at this price and you sell at this price. If you take one market, it means that you're going to make losses. But if we compare these two markets, remember, we want to buy low and sell high. So if at all we bought in UBN ETH market, this price, and then we come to sell in the Doge market at this price, it will mean that you're going to make a profit because this is lower than this, okay? So that is how you basically check the markets out. So you are going to go ahead and look at the prices in all these markets to make sure that there is no other market that you can actually buy UBN with a lower price than the UBN ETH market. So make sure that you go to all the markets and check the market that you can buy Ubricoin at the cheapest price, and then come back and check which market you can sell UBN at the highest price. And that way you are going to make profit. That way you're going to make a lot of profit in this market. So just go to the market, utilize, we have already done this, meaning that we already know that you can buy UBN in ETH market and sell UBN in Doge market and make a lot of profit. Basically, this is a lot. Actually, this is a lot, meaning that we have a difference of 1-0, meaning that you can make a lot of profit, especially when you're trading with a lot of Ubricoin. So just go ahead and utilize that market and make sure that you make profit using UBN that you acquired. And for those people who want to buy UBNs, you can also use the same method to check in which market Ubricoin is in. You can buy Ubricoin at the cheapest price. If you do this, you can check where you can buy Ubricoin at the cheapest price, and you go there and get as many Ubricoins as you can. So basically, that's what I had for today. And thank you so much for joining us. I know for people who are starting this for first timers, it may seem technical, but if at all you go, because we are going to we have recorded this video, we are going to upload it on the Ubricoin channel. If you go to Ubricoin channel and keep on watching the videos, you are going to get, you are going to understand it more as you practice. You're going to get it more, and you're going to to become an expert in this. So basically just go to the market, buy those Ubricoin, make sure that you increase the holders of Ubricoin. Maybe I go to the market, not really to the market, we go to CoinGecko. We said CoinGecko is where Ubricoin analysis is done, and if at all you want to check the average price of Ubricoin, you come to CoinGecko. So what we need here, you can see the price started going up, and what we need here is support. We need support in this market, and the support we get from getting many people in the market, your friends. Tell them to come to the market, tell them to come to the classes. We teach them how to trade, and then we are going to make sure that the price of Ubricoin continue going up and it is steady at a higher price. So we do not want to have the resistance. Resistance is when people come to the market and sell a lot of Ubricoins. So just hold on to your Ubricoins. If you're not an active trader, kindly hold on to your Ubricoin until the price of Ubricoin becomes steady at a higher price, and then now you will be able to sell your Ubricoins. But for now, kindly hold on to your Ubricoins and bring people to the sessions and bring people to the exchanges so that they can buy Ubricoin in the market. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to take this back to Scholastica, and if at all you have any question, kindly text us in the chat room. You're going to tackle all the questions that you are going to ask. Thank you so much. Scholastica.
Yes, that is amazing, Susan. Thank you so much for that amazing session of the arbitrage trading, how we go about arbitrage trading. And I hope that you can see what actions that we need to take. As Ms. Susan has said, the action you're taking for the markets is buying. The action is buying. And we're also saying that we insist on hodling. If you've already bought the Ubricoins, you don't need to go back to the market and again now, dump them there. It won't really make sense for you to have bought the Ubricoins. So we're saying the action is buying and hodling. Buying and hodling is the way to go for Ubricoin, because as you can see, what Susan has left us here with is the 180-day moving average, the UBN moving average, 180-day moving average, which means that the price is, steadily rising. But at some point, because of some people, going and dumping the Ubricoins, we witness some, fall of the Ubricoin. So we want to encourage people, even as we invite our friends, as we invite our loved ones, we want to focus on how are we boosting the price of Ubricoin and how are we boosting its 24-hour trading volume. It's very important, guys. So I think we only have 8 minutes to go, and we can see, I can see there's already somebody who's checked in the chat room. That is, first there was Eunice who said, I think this message was not directed to us. And then there's the second message, that is Jane, talking about great session. Thank you, Susan and Ubricoin team. Thank you so much, Jane Nelson. It's because of you guys that we get to do this every time. And of course, I also want to give an opportunity to anybody else who has a comment or a question or a suggestion on how we get to do this, because the only way we're going to get better is if people actively participate and if we know that you guys are up to speed in as far as knowing how trading takes place is concerned. So I think I will give this chance to, first let me begin with Mr. Charles Care. He's been missing in action, so we want to hear from him. Mr. Charles Care, how are you doing this afternoon?
I am fine, thank you.
Yes, how have you been? Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I'm sorry I've been out, and I could not catch up. But I've been checking the uploads, and I'm cool.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for the presentations. We really appreciate.
All right. Thank you so much also for showing up again. Thank you. And let me go to someone else maybe before we close the show. Let me talk to Jacob Yator. Jacob, if you can hear me, how are you doing? Maybe you can, yes. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Well, we're fine, thank you.
Yes, we do appreciate what good job you guys are doing. Keep on keeping on.
Okay.
We are here to support, yes.
All right, thank you so much also for your support. I also want to talk to Masharias, a name by Masharias. If you can hear me, go ahead. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you doing? All right?
Yes.
Well, long time no see. Thank you so much for the training, Klasika and Susan.
Yes.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. You are doing great work. Well,
Okay.
I've been actually quite busy as well, trying to do the exchange and all that. You know, when once you sit on the desk doing the exchange,
Yeah.
by the time you realize, well, the dark is here. So,
Okay.
what I can say is, please let us join our hands together, because
Yeah.
this is a baby and we need to nurture this baby until
Yes.
the baby is fully grown and
Yes.
is like capable of walking and feeding himself. So
Yes.
I would call this Ubrica like a golden opportunity, whereby actually we all need actually to set to set at least, or even if it is about 20 or half an hour, kueleza watu wakuje pamoja, we join in together just for our own benefit. Otherwise, thank you. God bless you so much for giving me this chance, and
Yes.
just continue doing the great work that you are doing. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Masharia. I maybe could talk to one last person. This is Eunice from Nakuru. Go ahead if you can hear me. Eunice, can you hear me? Maybe we seem to not.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Make your comments
Oh,
maybe, or say hi to us.
okay. Hi to all, and I'm thankful to be part of Ubrica. Yeah, and I'm preaching to everyone that they should join. It's a good program.
Okay.
And thank you so much for teaching us, and every day you don't tire. May God bless you.
Okay, God bless you too. We are appreciative also for you joining us. Thank you so much. Okay, so maybe I had spoken to Mr. Mbugua Kimani earlier on, so I think there's someone who's just joined us. That's Anne. How are you doing, Anne?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Maybe you can address us, put your comments across.
Okay, I think I just wanted to listen. A friend has just shared the link.
Yeah.
So I didn't know much about it. I just wanted to listen, and then maybe I can contribute later.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Unfortunately, we found the session ending, but nevertheless, we're thankful that you showed up. But we'll be posting this on the Ubricoin channel, so you can revisit this video later on when you have at your own free time. You'll see what we have covered, and of course, other videos on the basic trading. You'll still find them on the Ubricoin channel and other platforms if you're on WhatsApp or Telegram.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we were 13 participants, and I just want to appreciate everybody once more. That is beginning with our teacher, Miss Susan. There was Anne, there was Eunice, Mr. Mbugua Kimani, Charles Kerr, Daniel, David Ogutu, Jacob Ayatol. There was also Jessica, John, Masharia, and June, and we would like to thank you once more for doing this. As Masharia has said, I want to echo his sentiments on, us joining hands together and also nurturing the Ubricoin. This is it's the stage where the Ubricoin needs us much, and so we need to put a lot of effort on it so that in the coming years we will just be thankful that we were here to witness the growth that Ubricoin will have received. And I want to remind everybody, let us not get tired, let us not give up. Even when the prices are going down, let us keep holding on, because this is the only way that any crypto which has grown that fast, such as BTC, began this small. And so we want to appreciate, let us embrace Ubricoin, and every day let us check out on what is happening to the price of Ubricoin. And I say that the best website to use for you to see what is happening to the price of Ubricoin as well as its volume is visiting coingecko.com, and then you have directions. Then once you see the price is not favorable, then you need to go to keep running to the exchanges. That is the Finexbox Exchange that Miss Susan has just showed us how to do the arbitrage trading. And you see, Finexbox is amazing because it has so many trading pairs of the Ubricoin. So that is why we want to encourage everybody to be able to, you know, visit these exchanges, and you will see that you will manage to trade with all these pairs. There's the Doge pair, UBN Doge, UBN LTC, UBN ETH, UBN BTC, UBN USDT, and definitely we're going to have an amazing time trying to boost the price. Of course, we've said the key here today is not the action we're taking, is buying Ubricoins, and once you buy, the next action you're taking is hodling Ubricoins, so that we get to the level where Ubricoin comes back to us with a bang of wealth, wellness, and well-being. So we only have less than a minute left, so I'd like to take this chance once again to thank everybody who has showed up for this, and we look forward to having you tomorrow. Let us not give up on the show. Let us show up every day, and of course we'll be having different content because we want to make sure that you feel part and parcel of what is happening around Ubricoin, as well as Ubrica project in itself, because health is critical, and as we have seen in the era of COVID-19, you need to be more concentrating on projects that support health, because that's the only way. If we don't have a healthy nation, then we don't have anything going on in as far as the economy is concerned. The only way the economy is boosted is by healthy people. So let us take this time and let us always join hands to be able to do what the Ubricoin needs for us to do for it, which is gaining the price and also boosting its volume. So thank you so much once more, and I'd like to end it at this point, and I wish everybody